Alright guys, here we go. High Desert MX, Christmas Valley, Oregon. The Sagebrush Classic. So this is right off the start. I literally had no idea what was going on the starting line. A little bit of confusion on my part. Didn't do a dead engine start, which I anticipated. Started on a red flag, so I was a little confused. No big deal. Get the Gopro turned on here. Into a cloud of dust on the motocross track. I'm following my buddy Matt here, who's up ahead of me on the KTM. Trying to keep up with him. He's putting down some pretty good speed right now. Trying to work this inside line here. It was a fun line. I don't know that it was any faster. I couldn't quite get it dialed. So yeah, High Desert MX, putting on a little GP style race. They typically run a motocross track up here, which is one of the funnest that I've been to. I guess it would probably be considered more of a vet track. Pretty safe, nothing too crazy out here. Jumping off the motocross track here, getting into some kind of a rock gardenish type of thing. Got a guy down here on the main line, so we have to go around him and kind of in through the treacherous pile of twisted metal. Really hoping I didn't get a flat right off the bat. Luckily, I did not. Matt's gapping me here, created a little dust storm for me, and I had to check up a bit. Like I said, he's putting down a pretty good pace. At this point, I really have no idea what position I'm in. I just know that Matt and I are in the same class, so I need to at least try to keep up with him. We both didn't get off the line very good, so... First real dust race of the year. Kind of nice to get out of the mud. Not that I like driving in the dust, but I guess I'm a little bit more used to that than the mud. Either way, it's kind of a give and take, right? It's hard to find perfect conditions all the time. It's either hot and dusty or it's wet and mud. It's the way off-road racing goes, it seems like. On this long straight stretch. You can really get some speed going here. It's not as smooth as the GoPro makes it look, so you gotta be on your toes. Nice little 180 here. See Matt is getting away. That's alright, this is my first lap. Really, they did let us do a sight lap, which was kind of interesting. But really didn't do that at speed at all, so I'm just trying to figure this out. And it's hard to find the lines in the dust. No excuses, we're all dealing with the same thing. I am literally going as fast as I feel. So this is a really sandy, loamy, I don't even know how to describe it. It's not quite sand, but it's very close to sand. But it's got some, I don't know, silt in it. It gets nice and dusty. Some of the sandy sections are really deep. So I'm starting to reel Matt back in here a little bit because he's getting hung up by somebody else. This kid on this cow, he's holding him up a little bit. Giving me a chance to catch up a little bit. That means I'm getting into more dust, which is making it, again, a little harder for me to figure out what I'm doing. I'm trying to keep them close, but not get too close. how he gets a little hung up. Matt makes a nice line right here. Gets around him. Now I feel like I need to do the same. This guy has a pretty decent pace going. He's just riding a little bit erratic. He's riding a little over his head, trying to keep us behind him. He's not in my class, so I'm not super worried about it, other than I need to get past him to keep up with Matt. His corner speed was a little slow. He'd go into the corner a little slower, and then he'd really pin it coming out of the turn, which would just kick dust up all over the place and make it difficult on me to stay on course. As you can see, Matt's getting away, so I'm starting to get a little anxious here. That being said, it's still the first lap of an hour-and-a-half race, so I know there's plenty of time. So I'm kind of trying to hold off to get to a more open section of trail, but he's holding me up a little bit, so I kind of make a decision to try to dive inside of him somewhere that I see fit. Maybe I've got enough room to make something happen. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do this now. Of course, I ended up making the mistake, right? I really didn't want that to happen. Of course, you never do. Let a bunch of people by. No big deal. I don't think they're in my class for the most part. But every time you have to pick your bike up, it tires you out. So it takes you a little bit to get going again. A little frustrating, but that's racing, man. It is what it is. Go on to the little enduro cross section that made me really nervous. I don't train for this stuff. Got a couple guys hung up in a section here, and I choose not to wait and slowly go around them. I know I did skip a section there, but I didn't see another option. Again, this guy's hung up here, so look, I'm not trying to rail around anybody. I'm not trying to gain an advantage other than I don't want to knock anybody down trying to get over some obstacle. And a lot of people are missing obstacles. You see this guy, he blows through the tire section here. This first lap was a little bit chaotic for everybody. Everybody's still pretty bunched up, just trying to figure it out. Nothing too hard, but I was really nervous about that section. Like I said, I don't practice that, I don't train that, I'm not good at that, and I was nervous about it, honestly. I just could see me falling and landing on a log wrong and snapping a femur or something horrible like that. Anyhow, yeah, Craig from Desert MX, he's the track owner. Did a great job setting this course up. This is the third round in the series, a 4-round series that he had going this year. First one I was able to make it to. I'm glad I finally made it. It's a really fun event. I recommend if you have an opportunity to get out and try it. The last one he has scheduled for this year is next week, which I think is May 7th. I'm not sure. You can find it on Desert MX on Instagram or Facebook, I think. But I'm sure he'll have more. That's just all he's got scheduled for right now. So yeah, if you have a free weekend, head out to Christmas Valley, Oregon, check it out. support the guys that are keeping the sport going for us. So I'll probably show laps 1, 2, and 3 in this video, and that's probably all I'll do on this race. Yeah, it ends up being kind of a long video, but I felt like the first 3 laps were, I don't know, the most interesting for the most part. And it gives you a good idea what the course looks like. It got rougher every lap, just like they always do. This deeper sand in here was really difficult for me. I really struggled with it. Some sections had a lot better base to it, and I don't know, you could trust the traction a little bit. But some of the steeper stuff, it took nothing to push the front end. You saw me go down earlier. You could really lose some time in this stuff if you made a mistake. I mean, it was fun, but it was a challenge for me. I'm probably not much of a sand rider, if I'm being honest. But I am running the Dunlop MX14 on the back. The tire worked great out here. If you're going to come out here and ride, and you've got a paddle type tire and a scoop tire anyhow. I'd recommend you bring it. Not a paddle tire like a full-on sand tire. You know, an Audi. I think Craig said there's 4.5 miles of trail in this tight little section, and so there's a lot of zigzagging, a lot of tight stuff, and it made it challenging for sure. It made it kind of interesting because you could always see the guy that was in front of you, and you could get glimpses of the guys behind you, and kind of try to mark where they were at, see if you're gaining time or losing time. And sometimes it would just get in your head. That's the end of lap 1. Back onto the moto track. You see Matt going over the field up there. Got a pretty good gap on me, but I'll keep plugging away at it, trying to keep him honest. I never did quite clear that second double as smooth as I wanted to. The track's getting pretty rough. We had an open practice on the track yesterday, the day before, excuse me. And yeah, it was pretty tore up. Getting rough, getting bumpy, getting dry. They chose not to water today. This is a big tabletop. I never thought I have to get over that later, I think. Yeah, back to the Sunset line, I really enjoyed this line. I don't think it was any slower than going to the further outside line. I like the way it set me up for this little jump. Didn't have to launch off of it and land in the flat, which just kind of made me tired. These little floors here, they don't look like much on the Gopro, but trust me, You had to hold on for dear life. Back into the little rocky type card. Tires all over the place. I never could figure out what the correct line was here. I think the tires just kind of got dragged around for people going through it. Not sure what the green paint means, other than maybe it just helps you see the tires. Again, this section got really dusky, and I really had to check up until the dust was clear. These jumps I never really could figure out. I didn't like, again, I don't like just landing the flat, so I didn't launch off of these. I'd actually kind of take a breather through that section. Get some nice inhalation of that moo rock dust. This section was pretty demanding. Rougher than it looks. Oh, I'm catching back up to the Kawasaki gang. In the same section, unfortunately, so there's no real opening to pass. It's going to be dusty, so that's going to be difficult. But I really just want to get a clean, fresh air through here so I can pick up on some lines. Maybe make up a little time. So I'm trying to just kind of keep enough distance at this point to where I don't make another mistake like I did last time, because it cost me so much time. Hope to get out onto the track and maybe be able to make it move there. But I proved to myself last time that getting too close to him and trying to make a pass and stuff was just too risky. Doing a good job throwing up a dust screen, that's for sure. It's unfortunate though, because I'm not in his class. Yep, little mistake from him there. That was the opportunity I needed. And along with that, I get a little clean air. Of course, now we're into the softer sand, and I've got to be a little cautious here. Like I said, I wasn't very good through this stuff. I think that was Matt heading the other direction right there. So it kind of gives a guy a little bit of hope that he can still see your competition, right? Even if he is significantly far ahead. Push the front end a little bit there. Man, that stuff was just treacherous. These tight little turns, they're fun, but this type of soft dirt is just really tough. Tough for me, anyhow. I know the fast guys made it look easy. Yeah, and you get some dust storms in here too, so you get all kinds of stuff. Wind, dust, the sun beating down on your neck. It was awesome. I really needed to double these, and I didn't. I was chicken. I was scared of this whole section, honestly. I'm not too proud to say it. It's just not my thing. I see Matt making the rounds there. Getting her done. This husky here, he was keeping me honest too. I was not sure if he was in my class or not, but he definitely wasn't dropping him. He had a good pace going. He was at least matching mine. Made me a little nervous. So it kind of helped me push to keep trying to move forward here. Quick little side note, my buddy Jensen Hayes was supposed to race with us today as well. And unfortunately, he got up this morning, got dressed up, ready to go ride, and discovered he had a flat tire, so didn't have enough time to get her changed. And so you'll see him on the sidelines turn us on. Bummer for him, bummer for us too. It would have been fun having him out there. It's always fun racing with Jason. I don't know how he does it. He gets better every lap. I wish I could just keep my lap times more consistent, but they drop off so much towards the end because I'm lazy and out of shape. Getting to be some pretty good little hotlines built up in here. I haven't quite picked up on all of them yet. Well, mainly because this is the first lap I'm getting in that I can see what's in front of me because I'm not following someone. That's helpful. At this point, I'm just trying to put in smooth laps. Just try to hit my lines, whatever lines I can find, run them smooth, see if I can make up any time, try to minimize my mistakes. Can't afford to pick your bike up off the ground, it just takes too much energy. Even if I've got to run a little slower so I'm in a little better control, just let the guys in front of me and behind me make the mistakes. So you will pick up in some things. You'll see the Husqvarna guy behind me. He's not that far behind me. I have a feeling he's in my class, so I'm definitely trying to keep him behind me. And like I said earlier, it is helping push me forwards a little bit. So just kind of settling into a pace, being happy to be where I am. I am trying to move forward some, so that was a plus, I suppose. A lot goes through your mind in this stuff. It's like, yeah, we're out here, we're having fun. How hard do we want to push? Well, I want to get a good workout in this. This will be the end of lap 2. Missed my inside line there, but this line works out fine. See, notice when I go by the finish line, they had asked us to kind of slow down there so that they give you a sticker to put on the right side of your bike with a number on it so they can keep track of who you are. And I always felt like they kind of waved me through there, but I didn't know if I needed to slow down or... I checked up a little bit. I don't know if it was enough, I don't know if it was too much. All my laps got counted, that's all that matters. Competition. I feel like I'm making up some time here. That might just be in my head, but I think I was the only guy doing that inside line. Like I said, I rode the track today before and I was kind of setting that up because nobody else was using it. There was one other inside line that I had in my bag if I needed to use it, but never turned into that kind of race. Back through the rock garden, trying to figure out where you're going through the maze of tires. Trying to stay out of the tangled weave of metal and glass. Still don't have a flat tire, so I'm happy with that. I am running a moose in the front, 2 moose in the back. This is going to be a 40-minute video. It's going to take forever to upload. Back onto the long start straight. I think he said this was a mile long start straight. It could be. I don't think it's a mile. No, there's no. It's pretty long. Do I keep saying start straight? It's not start straight. It's just a straight. Big old straight. now I don't have anybody in front of me. I can just kind of cruise. Only worry about my own dust. And this stuff has pretty good little lines built into it. You know, the ruts are there, and they're supportive, not like that soft sand. So you can kind of just, I don't know, you're kind of like on tracks through here. Wipe on the camera, keep it clean. Just keep plugging away, doing the laps. The Husky's still back there. Still hanging in there. He's running a pretty good race because he's keeping pace. I mean, not that I'm setting an amazing pace here, but you know what I'm saying, right? Back into the soft sand. I just had to tell myself to check up here. Keep from ending up on my head. Got to give a shout out to Mobius braces for keeping my wrist together through all this chop. I don't think I could do it without this brace. Whoa, just about tucked the front end right there. In my mind, I'm telling myself I'm making up some time. The front end light, get through here. Pivot log, not too bad. Up through this section, trying to look at it. Looks like Matt's dropped it in the tires. Let me get back up on his rear wheel here. He said one of the tires popped loose and got kind of wedged in between his his front tire and his forks. It just pretty much stopped him instantly. He waves me through here. A lot of times when I drop it, it just takes a couple minutes to get your wits back about you. You know, give yourself a little breather, get your heart rate calmed down, pop back in the race. Of course, I do what anybody do. I try to put in a little bit of a sprint here. At the same time, I don't want to make a mistake and just be laying on the ground and have that pass me back right away. I'd like to be in front of him for a little while if I can. In my old age and wisdom, I know better than to push too hard, because I know I will put myself on the ground for sure. So push just enough to try to get a little bit of a gap, and try to maintain that gap the rest of the race. Knowing that I'm tired, but I know Matt's got to be getting tired too. I know Matt has more speed than me, but if he's going to pass me, I'm fine with that, but don't do it the easy way by falling on the ground and giving it up that way. Just do your laps, that's all you can do. And I'll tell you now, that whole motocross log section, even though, you know, it's nothing crazy, I was definitely nervous about going through that every lap, because I hadn't made a big mistake in there yet, and I kind of anticipated at some point I would. I'm picking up on that little hot line that just developed. I know that it's much faster, it just kind of straightens out a little bit. A lot of lines out here like that. That's just the way it works, man. Off-road racing, you're trying to get by somebody, sometimes you have to get creative. And once somebody makes a line, people start following it. Happens at every race I've been at. I think AMA rules 20 feet, 15 feet on either side of the trail, maybe, something like that. As long as you're not cutting off a significant section of trail, right? Oh, just about went down there too. I had a lot of that in the soft stuff. It's kind of the way it goes. Bike ran good all day. The NBG suspension was on point. Made some clicker adjustments from riding the track the day before. Probably could have went a little stiffer on the compression, just for the track stuff, because honestly, because I wasn't downside stuff as well as I should have been. But other than that, it worked excellent. No complaints at all. I just can't be afraid to adjust the clickers a little bit, you know? Play with that stuff. That's what it's there for. But yeah, this will be the end of lap 3, and that's about all I got for this one. So thanks for watching, and until the next one, I'm out.